Actor Christopher Reeve once said, "A hero is a person with the strength to persevere and endure, in spite of overwhelming obstacles." Jaded about life? Yep, that was me. Until one day I came across a video showing a little leaguer getting hit in the helmet by a pitch. Scary, right? That's when the most remarkable thing happened. The batter, seeing the pitcher crying about what he had done, walked over and gave him a hug and consoled him. That video, in the blink of an eye, gave me hope and inspired me to do for others what it had done for me. That journey starts now. Hi again, everyone, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Mission Inspire, where I've made it my mission to find, share, and celebrate content that hopefully inspires you and makes the world around us better. My name is Grant. Have a great story for you today. I couldn't wait to share this one. This one touched my heart and really made me think about my life and how to persevere and push through difficulties. I found the story today over at godtube.com, so please go and check them out and give them support. And the story today is entitled, "Born Without Arms or Legs, Woman Overcomes More Than Just Disability." I hope you enjoy it. 25-year-old Zuly may be smiling now, but it's been a long, hard road to happiness. She was born without arms or legs due to a rare genetic condition, tetraamelia syndrome, which prevents limbs from developing properly inside the womb. This inspiring story tells of how Zuly's disability was only one of many obstacles she's had to overcome, and her incredible perseverance is so encouraging. Zuly's mother, Gedamina, undoubtedly taught her daughter the meaning of determination by example. Sadly, Zuly's father committed suicide when she was only 2 years old, leaving her mother to care for 6 children alone in Bogota, Colombia, a country that does not provide any financial assistance to people with disabilities. But Gedamina insisted that her daughter could live a normal life and do anything she put her mind to. She encouraged her daughter to learn how to do things on her own, and Zuly credits her mother and God for being the source of her independence. Mom taught me to do basic things like making the bed, brushing my teeth, and changing clothes using my mouth and stumps to grip things. She wanted me to do everything an able-bodied person can, Zuly said. Unfortunately, her peers were not as supportive. Growing up, Zuly was mercilessly bullied. She was called an alien, and some kids would even steal her snacks. She tried switching schools, but the taunting continued. I would go to sleep at night wishing I could just wake up and be like everyone else. I felt ostracized at school and didn't have any friends. I thought there was no hope for me. Mom tried to keep my spirits up, but I felt so low, she recalls. The abuse only got worse, and Zuly became the victim of rape. By 15, she hit her lowest point and truly believed life was not worth living. She climbed up to the 4th floor of her building and was preparing to jump. But God had bigger plans for this girl, and her mother showed up just in time to keep Zuly from jumping. Zuly says that it devastated her mom to find out things had gotten so bad for her daughter that she was preparing to take her own life. Gedamina wrapped her arms around Zuly, hugged her tight, and told her that one day she would go on to shine and show other people that she was able to live a normal, happy life with a disability. I think she was that angel, the angel that has always accompanied me by my side. And I am thankful to God for her life because she has always been there when I needed her. With the encouragement and support of her mother, Zuly worked hard to build up her confidence. After hitting rock bottom, Zuly realized she'd spent too much time focusing on her disability. "I don't have any arms or legs, but I won't let that hold me back." Despite being born without arms or legs, God had blessed Zuly with incredible artistic talent. Using her mouth, Zuly is able to create incredibly beautiful paintings. At 18, Zuly went to art college and was later asked by a local pastor to join him on community visits where she could share her story. "My first talk was speaking to 400 college students and parents about bullying in schools," Zuly recalled. "I was really nervous, so Mom came with me for support. But halfway through I began to cry because it was so painful reliving what I'd been through. But everyone started clapping, and it gave me the strength to keep going." Zuly now speaks regularly at businesses, prisons, and schools. She has come to realize she didn't suffer in vain. A very special calling has been placed on her life. God has taken all of the darkness she'd had to overcome and turned it into something good. At 25, Zuly sells some of her paintings and occasionally lectures as a motivational speaker to help support herself and her family. She doesn't make much from her speaking events, but of course she's not in it for the money. The impact Zuly is having on others, combined with the love and support she's received, is the reason she's smiling today. By sharing her story of perseverance, Zuly is not only inspiring others, she's also changing lives. It gives me so much happiness to know I'm helping people. One boy was about to take his own life with a gun when he saw a TV show I was on. He realized he'd had to be brave and decided not to take his life. He wrote to me, and now we're really good friends. I get letters from a lot of people who say I've helped them through difficult situations. Zuly has been able to overcome the trauma of sexual abuse she endured and has had a few boyfriends. She hopes one day to marry and have children. She also aspires to extend her motivational speaking abroad, as well as one day to open an orphanage. Satan aims to weaken us by distracting us from the cans with the cannots, but Zuly's story is a testament to the resilience and strength of the human spirit. All right, so there's the story. I did notice that there was a short video here attached. So let's check that out. Looks like it's about a minute long. So let's check that out, and then we'll talk about the story.
My name is Zuly Sanguino. I have no arms. I have no legs. I have no limit.
Wow, did you see the artwork that she does? What an impressive artist she is. That she has some true talent there. Not even mentioning the fact that she has to paint with a brush in her mouth. What an amazing talent. The dolphin, those birds that she was making, the leaves from that looks like a rose that she was painting. That has been thoroughly impressive. What an amazing artist Zuly is. This story makes me think, it's such an inspiring story to me, because this story makes me feel that, like, when I think back about in my life when I've tried things that maybe I failed at, or I've been afraid to try things, thinking I couldn't achieve them or couldn't do them. This story makes me feel really bad for feeling sorry for myself in that way. It makes me also feel that I have no excuses. Zuly, with all the limitations that she's had in her life and all the pain and abuse and trauma that she's had in her life, she's been able to push through that and achieve things like she is. She's a wonderful artist, and as we've seen in that video, she's also able to. She's a motivational speaker. She speaks to people. She changes people's lives. She motivates and inspires them. For me, that's my goal with this channel, and she's actually out there doing it, face to face with people. That is amazing to me. This story also makes me think of the world is made for people with arms and legs. Everything in life is made for people who have hands and feet and are able to walk and all that stuff. And so having the limitations that Zuly has in her life, her physical limitations, I can't even imagine how bad that would work on you mental and physically. But she has the mental and physical strength that she's developed with the love and support from her family and friends to be able to push through that and achieve greatness and achieve new heights. Wow. Such an inspiring story. It really makes me think about, there's sky's the limit if you can achieve anything you want to do. And it's going to be hard, and there's going to be big roadblocks, but you just got to keep pushing. Very inspiring. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy it, if it brought a smile to your face, if it made you in awe as it did me, please give me a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up, please. If you like this content, this type of content, if the inspirational and motivational stories that I've been trying to put out, if they are meaningful to you, please consider following or subscribing. I would really love that. Please drop me some comments down below. Are you someone who deals with disabilities? What have you been able to push through and achieve things that you never thought you could? Are you someone who knows someone who has a family member or a friend that has disabilities, and you've watched them achieve wonderful things that they've wanted to achieve? If you do, give me a brief comment down below. I'd love to get a dialogue going. And so thank you so much for watching. It's an honor to have you here, have you sit through and listen to the stories with me. So please join me next time for more inspirational stories on Mission Inspire. Have a great day.